Hello, English in a Digital Environment class. My name is Caitlin, and today I'm going to be showing you how to create and effectively use reading notes in your college career. What are reading notes? Reading notes are a tool that helps students remember and understand the content they are reading a little better. When we take reading notes, we are participating in what we call active reading. Usually, when reading for fun, you're reading passively, not really taking in the content and skimming everything. Here, with active reading, you are reading as an English major. It requires your full attention. It requires you to have something other than just the reading in front of you. You also need to be in the right environment for active reading. You need to be somewhere quiet. It is very different from just skimming the content, which is just a simple flip through of the story. It is active in the way that it requires you to actively look and pay attention to the words you are reading. How to take reading notes. Reading notes and what you need from them are very dependent on the person doing the reading. But here are some suggestions for what materials you might need. If you are taking physical reading notes, meaning you have the actual book in front of you, and want to handwrite your notes, then you might need a highlighter to highlight important phrases and parts you want to remember. You might also need some post-its for bookmarking important plot points or parts you want to remember in the story. You will need a pencil and a notebook to write down quick notes about the reading. If you are using an electronic source, like a Kindle, then you can do all of this inside the Kindle itself. You can also use services like Google Docs to write down notes from the reading. What to look for when taking reading notes. It is important you are putting down the right things in your reading notes. They are going to look different from person to person, but there are some things to note. You should highlight important phrases and lines you think stick out to you or are important to the story. You should note important plot points or things you find confusing to look back on later. Underline any words you don't understand. Then, when you are done reading, go back and find the definition of those words. Make sure you are also writing down your general thoughts and feelings on the reading, as that might help you understand the tone and plot better. It is important to remember to try not to overdo your reading notes. Don't highlight absolutely everything, as that would just be as unhelpful as highlighting nothing. What to do after active reading. After you are done with the reading in your notes, you should combine all of your reading notes to be able to view them easier. If you have physical notes, compile all the material into one viewable source, something that you can look through relatively easily, like a notebook. If you are using an electronic source, you should make sure all your notes are in that source and are easy to access. If you are using a Kindle, you can download your notes, and it makes it very easy to view all your notes in one source. How reading notes will help you. Reading notes are very important because they provide something to go back on. If you forgot a specific plot point or where something is, you can use your reading notes to easily find it. It also helps you remember the story better and understand words or ideas you might not have known before. Reading notes makes reading for English classes much easier because if you step away from the reading for a period of time, or if you have a habit of forgetting information in the story, reading notes makes it easier to identify and remember important points of the story. That is my presentation on reading notes and how to use them effectively. I hope you all enjoyed it. Goodbye.